Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us today for our MasterTrack informational session. My name is Beth Feldkamp. I am a limited licensed master social worker, and I am the online MSW program student service officer. And I do have my email listed here, so please feel free to reach out to me at any time if you have more questions after the session. Please feel free to use the chat feature or the question and answer feature. Just simply type your question into the chat and we will respond as promptly as possible. So today for our agenda, we're going to cover the MasterTrack information and options available. Then we're going to talk about the master program itself, the program options, and some admissions information. Then we'll give information for more Q&A. Social Work Practice Policy and Research MasterTrack Certificate. What is the MasterTrack Certificate? It is a graduate level certificate that is offered through Coursera. We launched it in 2020. This was formerly on edX. There is a series of 5 classes plus a MOOC. These are foundation graduate level social work courses. These can be standalone for career development or the first step to the University of Michigan Master of Social Work program. So a little bit more about the MasterTrack certificate. There is a cost of $2,000. If you do make that in one full payment, they do give you a reduction of 5%, and that equals $1,900. You also have the option to make 4 monthly $500 payments. That is set up through Coursera when you enroll on their site. You do have 4 or 6 months to complete the track. These are asynchronous courses with 2 optional live sessions you can attend. The MasterTrack certificate courses consist of 1 MOOC course and 5 additional courses. The first course, or 101, is our social work practice, advocating for social justice and change. 505 is our diversity and social justice and social work course. 506, social work practice with individuals, families, and small groups. 507, social work research. 508, social work policy and services. 560 is our social work practice and community organization and management course. The major topics that we cover within the MasterTrack certificate are the Social Work Code of Ethics and Core Mission, the crime and policing in communities, environmental justice, how to identify potential solutions to poverty and growing inequality, the importance of social welfare policy for social workers, using evidence-informed practices and interventions to promote positive change, ethics, diversity, and inclusion in social work, leading communities and organizations through ethical and responsible engagement, and application of research to practice. What is the structure of the MasterTrack course? So there is the 1 MOOC course that is offered for 4 weeks. It is totally asynchronous. There are brief interactive activities, but there are no assignments. You will complete several quizzes throughout that course. Then the next 5 courses will each be 8 weeks. These are mostly asynchronous. There is 1 synchronous meeting at the beginning. This is an orientation to the course and getting to build community with other folks who are taking the certificate as well, meeting some of our staff and faculty. There is 1 optional synchronous office hour that will be available about midway through the course. This gives you an opportunity to check in and see how you're feeling about the course. There will be assignments and activities that are both applied and practice-based. and there will be quizzes through each of those 5 courses as well. We do offer several options for our MasterTrack certificate courses. You can see the various start times for the MasterTrack at the website listed. We do have several current cohorts taking place right now, and we do have one beginning in just a few weeks on March 6th that will offer 2 different options: the 4-month track that will end on June 25th, or the 6-month that will end on August 13th. We also have another future cohort coming up in October, with another starting in January, with those dates to be released very soon. So what comes next? You can earn the MasterTrack certificate on its own, or you can then decide, after completing the eligibility and being approved, to transition to our online, either full or part-time program here at Michigan, or transition to our on-campus part-time or full-time MSW program at Michigan. So now I want to talk to you just a little bit more about what it's like coming in as a MasterTrack MSW student and the application information. Once you've completed the MasterTrack certificate, you will then be coming into the program and needing 45 credits of total coursework. 31 of these credits are going to be academic, with the other 14 remaining needing to be field credits. You will complete 912 hours of field practice. This can be remote or employment-based within the United States. We do offer many curriculum schedules for our MasterTrack students. We do have our full-time on-campus program that will run for 3 semesters. We have our part-time on-campus program that runs day or evening, and that is 7 semesters. We offer a full-time online program beginning of fall 2023, and that is 3 semesters. We offer the part-time online program that is 7 semesters. Coming into our MSW program, we do have many pathway options available. So we have 8 different pathways. Our most popular pathway is our interpersonal practice in integrated health, mental health, and substance abuse. If you are applying for our online program, please note that this is the only pathway option available. This focuses on the total health and connection between physical, mental, and behavioral health. This pathway prepares students to be practice ready for interpersonal social work with individuals, families, and groups in a broad range of healthcare settings. Our community change pathway embeds community and social service content throughout all of its courses to help students learn the skills needed to promote action and change within diverse communities. Our global social work pathway is for the social work students that are interested in dedicating themselves to global issues. These are students that might have interest in working internationally or doing domestic work with refugees and immigrant populations. In our management and leadership pathway, students learn how to effectively manage and lead programs and organizations within a framework of social work values and ethics. This pathway provides students with the skills and knowledge to manage organizations through leadership theory, program planning, fiscal management, fundraising, and organizational strategy. This pathway can be applied to any social work issue. Our policy and political social work pathway prepares students to use the political system to create social change. Students interested in holding a political office or interested in creating laws and policies that serve the most vulnerable populations will find this pathway of interest. The program evaluation and applied research pathway provides students with an opportunity to develop advanced skills in program evaluation, which is important in every level of social work. Students interested in conducting evaluations, either clinical, program, or policy, and engaging in research, or those interested in pursuing a PhD should consider this pathway. The social work practice with older adults and families from a lifespan perspective pathway prepares interprofessional practice students to work with older adults and families. This pathway focuses on developing skills to assess and intervene factors which impact the health and well-being of older adults. The welfare of children and family pathways prepares students to support children, adolescents, and adults through evidence-based and developmentally appropriate interventions and strategies that improve their lives. Students will gain practice experience in children and family serving clinics, agencies, and mental health settings, schools, child welfare, and youth development programs. So applying as a MasterTrack student, what does the process involve? Well, we've broken this down into several steps to help it be more clear and understandable. Your first step here would be to gain your review for MasterTrack program. We are looking at significant post-bachelor's and human service related experience. So we would have you complete the eligibility review form and upload a copy of your resume. When completing this eligibility review form, please be as detailed as possible with all experience, volunteer or paid, that are social work or human service related. The more detailed you can be, the more that we have an opportunity to look at all of your experience and weigh that as we look at your eligibility. The second step would be to apply to the MSW program. So after your experience is reviewed and hopefully approved, you can then move to the step of completing your MSW program application. And here is the link for that. So what do we look at as criteria for admissions to our MSW program? So we are looking at many different things. Your academics, we are looking at all of the transcripts of programs that you've attended and recommendations. We do look at the recommendations written. We do recommend you submit 3 of those, both covering academic and professional views. There is a supplementary statement that is a 3-page statement. We would like to hear about your future goals within social work, as well as how they align with our program's missions. We want to know all about your human service and social work experience, both paid and unpaid, by a resume and looking at the application in whole. We will also look at your personal characteristics by looking at everything that was submitted, the application, the recommendation, the statement, and the resume. So when is it time to apply to the MSW program? So you would want to look at the date that fits best with when your MasterTrack cohorts would run and finish so that it does align properly with the start. Our online program does enroll every semester. So you can apply in spring for spring of 23. The application final deadline will be April 1st of 2023. Our fall 23 application is open for priority deadline of March 1st, 2023, and the final deadline of August 1st of 2023. Our winter 24 application, the early deadline is May 1st of 2023. The priority deadline for part-time students is July 1st of 2023. The final deadline for those wishing to enroll in our full-time program for winter of 2024 would want to have that submitted by July 1st, and the part-time students by December 1st. Our online campus program offers fall admission. The priority deadline is March 1st of 23, and the final deadline is August 1st of 2023. So let's talk a little bit about financial aid for the MSW courses. Financial aid for MSW, there are lots of different options that we will talk about. Unfortunately, there is no financial aid available for the MasterTrack courses, but payments can be made, as mentioned earlier, through Coursera. Approximately 75% of our MSW students will receive some form of grant or scholarship assistance from the School of Social Work. By completing our School of Social Work financial aid form, we do award need and merit-based grants and scholarships. Our special program applications are due December 1st, February 1st, and March 1st. These, again, as mentioned, are for our full-time on-campus programs currently. We do encourage you to fill out and complete the FAFSA. And we do offer grad student instructor, grad student staff assistant positions for our on-campus part-time or full-time. And you can find more information about those at careers.umich.edu. If you have additional questions after this session, please feel free to reach out to the Office of Student Services and Enrollment Management. Our number is 734-936-0961, or you can reach us at ssw.info@umich.edu. We also offer a chat with Student Services right on our main website. It's located in the bottom right-hand corner. As soon as you log on, please feel free to chat with one of our admissions and enrollment officers there. Thank you so much for joining us today, and have a great day.